Hi, I have a question for you. Have you ever given yourself permission to heal? Or permission to let go of something that you have outgrown? Or something that's making you sick? Giving yourself permission to let go of what's making you sick or keeping you stuck. Even if you don't know what it is exactly, what the root cause is, can really help you boost your healing and growth process. It can help you overcome those barriers. And realistically, sometimes you need help with that. But sometimes just the act of giving permission itself is enough. And this is true regardless of whether the symptoms or issues you're facing are being experienced inwardly as physical symptoms or sensations, or mental emotional pain or limitation, or if they're being experienced outwardly as a barrier or a stuck pattern in your life or relationships. And it may sound silly to give yourself permission, but it really can be a powerful exercise to support or even expand your healing, growth, and awareness process. I give myself permission to heal, or I give myself permission to let go of this, to set it down. Those powerful words are definitely part of what kicked my healing process 12 years ago into high gear. And I didn't know I needed permission. I didn't know. And even if I had some inkling 12 years ago, I really didn't know what I needed permission about or for. Like I didn't know what the problem was. It was the beginning of my process of uncovering some of the deeper held root causes and pain from my past that was really still defining my life in the present and my health. So I give myself permission to heal is technically an affirmation statement. But permission statements, when those are your affirmations, I give myself permission, fill in the blank. It can be more helpful than a I guess just a random affirmation statement that doesn't involve permission. And the reason being is because some of the affirmations out there are kind of fluffy affirmation statements. Like, I give myself all the things, and that's fine if you're able to receive. But what if you need permission to receive? Or, you give yourself permission to heal, but there's some underlying cause that's holding you in a pattern of sickness or suffering. And maybe permission, for some people, permission is enough to begin to dismantle that subconscious belief. The kind of like fluffy or like really generous affirmation statements, that might be what you want, but it may not feel like truth in your body, regardless of how badly you desire it. But permission generally resonates pretty deeply with people, even when they don't think that they need to give themselves permission, or that they don't think that's what their body needs. And the reason for that is because of subtle body aberrations. Your nervous system is patterned according to subconscious memories, beliefs, conditioning, fears, etc. And those are ruling your nervous system. Those are the basis of what your nervous system is patterned after. So it's like if you were to affirm, I am safe, you might consciously know that you're safe. You might be able to look around and see and even connect with a sense of safety consciously. But in the subtle body, your nervous system may still be operating on patterns from a time when you were not safe, or you did not feel safe. So permission can be a really powerful way to do that. Let's see. I do want to just add a little side note about affirmations. Affirmations are not always helpful in general, regardless of whether they're permission statements or anything else. because there's not a one size fits all for everybody, and affirmations kind of need to meet a certain level of criteria in order to be helpful, if that's what you need. And you can learn more about what makes practicing affirmations more helpful, more useful, more powerful, like a stronger outcome or benefit. And there's a PDF, and I'll link to that in the description of this video. But permission statements and other affirmations are actually really, generally, they're more powerful and like really make big changes in the nervous system, in the patterning, like help you create a little space for a new outcome by bypassing that neural pathway. When you're working with a practitioner like myself that can help you identify those specific places and patterns within the body-mind that are holding on to those underlying root causes that are making you sick, and also someone who, like myself, can observe the nervous system or neural pathway shifts as they happen that indicate healing within the body, that the nervous system is responding. So when the nervous system responds, that's when you get a really profound outcome from energy healing or any kind of healing modality, chiropractic, acupuncture, massage, any kind of body work. So using techniques that address the subtle body, the nervous system, and the subconscious patterning, even if you don't know what it is, like having a practitioner observe that shift and using tools like EMDR or other somatic tools like I do, and giving yourself that just right type of permission can be a huge helpful bridge between where you are and where you want to be on your healing and growth journey. I am preparing to teach about the subtle body, as well as self-care that supports self-healing, and how to utilize your body as the key to self-healing and self-soothing, starting later this year in a whole care program. And I'm going to be sharing more details as it comes about. Meanwhile, if you would like to learn more about how your body holds your stories, you can find that PDF, more about affirmations and having and using affirmations more successfully. You can find that link to the PDF, all sorts of resources in the description below. As well as while you're there, please make sure that you hit the subscribe and the share, and share with your friends. You can subscribe to YouTube, Facebook, you can follow me there, or on Instagram. You can also subscribe for the Thrive newsletter, and that way I'll be sending you some emails, and spam is bad, so I don't do that. But you can get this information directly to your inbox, as well as updates and announcements about whole care and sustainable self-healing self-care as I make them, and other resources that I will be sending out throughout the rest of the year. So thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Make sure to do the things